How is everybody? Everybody's good?
Yes.
Good. Good. Great. So let's begin today's class. I got a little late today. So yeah, back and neck straight. Just gently close the eyes. Start observing your breath. Just the natural flow of breath as you inhale and as you exhale. And just check your posture. Just be in your posture and make sure that the body is relaxed. The spine is straight. Neck and shoulders are also relaxed. All the face muscles are relaxed. And then you can gently come back to the breath. And once you feel you're ready, you can begin to deepen the breath. Make sure there is no effort when you deepen the breath. Just relax the mind completely. We'll chant Om 3 times, followed by 3 Shantis. Exhale completely. Then inhale for Om. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Just feel the vibrations. Now join both the palms together and rub both the palms together. And keep them on your eye. Very slowly, while blinking and looking at the palms. Open up your eyes. Come back with a smile. And namaste to everyone. So today we are doing the last stage of Nadi Shodhana. Yeah. So today is the only class where we're going to work on the external retention. Okay. Apart from that, external retention is a very advanced practice. So when I introduce the pranayams, I'm not going to make you guys practice external retention at all, because that is a very advanced stage. But when we cover Nadi Shodhana, that is when I introduce external retention, so that at least you get an experience of the practice. Okay, how you feel when you retain the breath externally, and if you once you experience it, there are certain doubts that come up, or sometimes students are not able to hold the breath. When this happens, then you can like just note down your experience, like mentally note the experience when you're practicing, and at the end of the class you can ask me. But it's mostly I just introduce the practice so that you get an idea of how what it feels like, one thing, and second of all, if you get any doubts in that, then you can just clarify those things. Apart from that, when we're going to practice pranayams, maximum I will introduce the internal retention when we're going for the separate practices. Okay, so today we are going one step ahead, and we're going to practice external retention. So when we're practicing external retention, then once again, like yesterday, internal retention, we practiced internal retention 2 times in one round of Nadi Shodhana. We're also going to practice external retention 2 times, because after you exhale, you're going to just hold the breath, like everything is exhaled out, and then you're just going to hold, take a pause, and then you will begin to inhale again. Okay. Now, during this time, just try to make sure that the entire ratio, inhalation, uh, kumbhak, exhalation, then kumbhak. So all of these, like all 4 of these, go in a 1:1:1:1 ratio. If you're not able to get over there, like yesterday when we practiced internal retention, if you're still facing trouble with the internal retention, so just work on the internal retention only. We're going to go again step by step today in the practice. Okay. So when we reach the third stage, the final stage, then if you feel that the internal retention is still giving you a hard time, so in the third stage also just go for internal retention only, avoid external retention during that time. And if you feel that retaining the breath internally is okay for you, you are comfortable with that, then you can go ahead and practice the external retention. Once again, the contraindications will remain the same. High BP, and in any severe condition, you're not going to practice any of the retentions. High BP, heart condition, just avoid the retention. Go for normal practice of Anulom Vilom. Okay. And also, like, if you face any difficulty, uneasiness, dizziness, if you feel uncomfortable at any point during any practice, then you have to suspend that practice. Okay, so completely suspend that practice unless and until you feel that you are coming back to normal. Okay, so do not force yourself. And also today, just keep observing how much effort you are able to lose while you are practicing. So on the first day when you practiced Nadi Shodhana, the practice of Anulom Vilom, when we started, I'm sure that it would have taken some effort for you at that point of time. Okay. And when yesterday you practiced the same alternate nostril breathing, some effort would have reduced. So today try to minimize that effort. Okay. Try to reach a point where your breath is becoming like the inhalation exhalation, and if you are comfortable with the retention, try to make it as effortless as possible. Okay, so once your breath is calm, it will come very naturally to you, but your conscious effort will also go in making the entire process very smooth and effortless for you. So you have to be very aware. Okay, so awareness is the key when you are practicing Nadi Shodhana. Okay, and in fact any pranayama, but right now Main focus today will be your awareness and attention should remain with the practice. Okay. Any doubts? What we are doing today, did you guys understand? I'll just demonstrate it one time also for you. Okay. So let me demonstrate, then I will take up yesterday's doubt. So once you come in your pranayama mudra, okay, you're going to exhale completely, close the right nostril, and then you're going to begin to inhale through the left nostril. Once you have inhaled, you can close both the nostrils and you're going to hold the breath. Then we're going to exhale. And again inhale. Oh, sorry. Over here we're going to retain now. Sorry. So just close the right nostril once again. So now there is no air inside, but I'm still holding. Then you can open the right nostril again. Begin to inhale. Once again, both the nostrils will remain closed, internal retention. Exhale. And then once you have exhale, again close both the nostrils. So, then again, open the left nostril, begin to inhale through the left. So that was one round. So inhale, then hold, then exhale, then hold. Then again inhale, then hold, exhale, then hold. Okay. Yeah. So that becomes one round. So it's going to be a very long round. Okay, so we're not going to go for a very long practice of both the retention, but the pre-stages, the stages that we would require to develop this practice, that we are going to do properly. So again, we'll begin with the abdominal breathing first, then go into practice of Anulom Vilom, then we will introduce internal retention, then both retention. Any doubts in this? Okay. Okay. So regarding yesterday's doubt, so in Hatha Pradipika I went through the text, and in that the mention of Anulom Vilom is not over there. The name that is given to that practice is Nadi shodhana only. Okay, so only I think mostly as the modern gurus came in, they named the practice Anulom Vilom. And if you go to different texts like modern texts, so there is this book called Light on Pranayama. So in that, I think there is a mention of both of them. Like it's been a while since I read that book. But in Hatha Pradipika, I'll tell you the technique that is given, and that is it. Okay. So and the technique is given the name Nadi Shodhan. So the technique is given like you start inhaling through the left nostril, then there is internal retention, then you exhale through the left nostril, then once again inhale through right, exhale through the right nostril, then you again inhale through the right nostril, retain the breath and exhale through the left nostril. So the second stage that we performed is the technique that is given in Hatha Pradipika. But for more clarification, once again, you can go ahead and check the book Light on Pranayama. It's a very good book written by B.K.S. Iyengar. Let me write the name down for you. You can consult this book. I think Nadi Shodhana and Anulom Vilom are given differently over here, but his view will be different. His view will be, I think, more in alignment with how he was teaching. So once again, once the source changes, the way of the technique also changes. Okay. So yeah, I think that is what I found when I consulted 𝐒𝐴𝐤𝐾 yesterday. So I hope that clarifies your doubt. Uh, and yeah, so let's go into the practice then. So today is the last day when you're practicing Nadi Shodhana. Tomorrow we are going to change our practice. Okay. So let's start. So everyone just comfortably sit up on your mat, and you can just gently close the eyes and start observing the breath, the natural flow of breath as you inhale and as you exhale. So just take your time to relax the breath and be in any comfortable posture. You can go ahead, sit in a cross-legged posture, however you're comfortable. Just spine should remain straight. Chin is parallel to the ground, and your neck and shoulders are completely relaxed. And start disconnecting from all external factors and focus the mind on the breath. And just follow my slowly begin to deepen the breath. Just going into Puraka and Rechaka. And try to relax the mind as much as possible with this breath. Now just gently bring your right hand to the abdomen. Place the right hand on the abdomen and exhale completely. Your abdomen should go in as you exhale. And then as you begin to inhale, just expand the belly as much as possible. And then exhale and contract the belly properly, expelling out all the carbon dioxide from the body. And continue your practice. Just take a few breaths in this same format. Inhale, abdomen out. Exhale, abdomen in. And see how your mind is now going into a deeper state. Just with the practice of abdominal breathing. Take 3 more breaths like this. Then you can relax the right hand on the knee. Take your time and go at your own pace. And then just if you feel the need, you can change the posture. Otherwise, you can keep sitting in that same posture and just observe the natural breath. Just feel the difference, how your breath is a little longer now. Mind is completely relaxed. And prepare yourselves for the practice of Anulom Vilom. Make sure that you are comfortable in your posture before we begin the practice. And now just bring the right hand up and you can fold the first 2 fingers and from the pranayama mudra, or you can place the first 2 fingers on the eyebrow center and form the Vishnu mudra. Exhale completely and then close the right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Once you have inhaled, close the right nostril. Exhale through the close the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril. Once you have exhaled the air, start inhaling through the right nostril. And then gently close the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. This was one round of Anulom Vilom. You can go ahead and continue your practice. Completing a few more rounds. Keep the elbow close to the body so that the shoulder is relaxed. And continue your practice. Try to go deeper with each breath. Allow this practice to balance your breath, to balance the body, to cleanse the nadis, and to feel the calmness, tranquility as you go deeper into your practice. Just allow the technique to work and keep experiencing changes as you practice. remaining very alert and aware throughout the practice. Go for a few more rounds. Keep going deeper and deeper. Go for two more rounds and then suspend your practice. Last two rounds and ending the cycle with an exhalation through the left nostril. Your practice will always end with the left nostril. And make sure that your back and neck is straight. You can release your posture, relax the legs. Just shake both the legs so that the blood flow comes back. And come back into the posture. And just observe the breath. Just feel the difference as you started the breathing. You practice abdominal breathing, then Anulom Vilom. Just observe the minute change. And make sure that you relax your shoulder properly. Yeah, because we're going to need to form the pranayama mudra again. You can also place your left in the mudra to hold for a longer period of time. And now, once again, just form the pranayama mudra or the Vishnu mudra, whichever suits you. Exhale out all the air. And then close the right nostril. Begin to inhale through the left nostril. Once you have inhaled, just close both the nostrils, hold the breath. Open up the right nostril, exhale through the right. And then again, breathe in through the right. Hold the breath. And gently open the left nostril and exhale. This is one round. Go ahead and practice a few more rounds. Just going for internal retention. And if you feel uncomfortable, just completely suspend the practice and take rest. Try to maintain the ratio of 1:1:1. The time you take to inhale, the time for which you will hold the breath inside, and then same amount of time you're going to take to exhale. Continue your practice. And go deeper with each round, experiencing the change as you incorporate the practice of retention. Just continue your practice. Keep checking how you're feeling. And be aware of each and every breath. Just a few more rounds, then we'll suspend the practice. Complete 3 more rounds and then completely suspend the practice. once you relax the right hand, just relax the shoulder completely before we proceed to the next phase, the next stage of Nadi Shodhana. Just take your time. Once you come back into your posture, you can just observe the change from the previous round to this round. How do you feel? How is your breath? State of your mind? Is your breath more relaxed? Do you feel more uneasy? How do you feel overall? Just keep noting. And we're going to go for the last stage where we're going to go for external retention. Just sit up straight. Again, bring the right hand up from the pranayama or Vishnu Mudra. And exhale out all the air. Slowly close the right nostril and inhale through the left nostril. Then hold the breath in, close both the nostrils, keep holding the breath. Go as per your own capacity, capability. Don't force the retention. Then exhale through the right nostril. Slowly begin to hold the breath. Close both the nostrils and hold the breath. And then slowly begin to inhale through the right nostril. So just release the thumb, inhale through the right nostril. Once you have inhaled, hold the breath, close both the nostrils. Exhale through the left nostril. And then close both the nostrils, hold the breath again. And slowly begin to inhale through the left nostril again. We have completed one round, and as you begin to inhale through the left nostril, you're starting with the second round. Just be mindful that you're not forcing the retention. It's only in the case when you are comfortable with the internal retention that you can go ahead, practice the external retention. Otherwise, just keep working on the internal retention only. And perfect each and every stage before you move to the next one. just going to practice maximum 5 rounds. Don't go beyond 5 rounds. You can either practice 3 rounds or go for 5 rounds. Whichever count suits you better. If you're tired after the third round, just suspend the practice. If you want to go ahead with 5 rounds, you can complete 5 rounds, but don't go beyond 5 rounds. And see how you feel after finishing your round. Take your time to finish the practice. And be aware of the entire process as you are performing it. Relax the hand, relax the body, open up your posture. If you're in the middle of a round, just complete that and then relax the body. And just experience the difference between all three. Now you've done the 3 stages, so how you felt after the first one, the second one, the third one. Just keep a mental note and observe the normal breath. Now just join both your palms together. Rub both the palms together. Just rub the palms properly, generate proper heat, and place them on your eyes. Allow your eyes to absorb this heat. We'll do this one more time. Rub both the palms together. Keep them on the eyes. Very slowly, very, very slowly and gently. Start opening up your eyes and start coming back. So, how was everyone's experience? Were you able to practice the third stage? Did you face any difficulty, any issues? Or did it all go smoothly for you? Yeah, everyone had a tiny moment of okay. During which stage? Okay. So in that case, once again, you can go ahead and open up both your nostrils. Told the technique in. Okay, yeah. Um, so during the day, one nostril is more dominant than the other, and they keep switching. So maybe your right nostril is more dominant right now, left isn't. So for that, what you can do is you can close one nostril, and then, like I told in in one of the previous classes also, you can close the nostril and go for rapid breath. Okay, so you do this 5 to 10 times. Then close the left nostril and same process through the right. So you should feel after 5 or 10 rounds, you will feel that both the nostrils are open. Then you can practice it. The next time you get stuck in between, like when you feel that one of the nostrils isn't not able to inhale that smoothly, or the breath isn't like the oxygen isn't going in, is not being inhaled that properly. So you can just after completing the round, you can relax for a little bit, go ahead, open the nostrils, and then once again resume your practice. Or if you're practicing early in the morning, then you can go ahead, practice 𝐿-neti. Yes, it's one of the Shatkarmas that you will be taught in the course. So go for 𝐿-neti, and after 𝐿-neti, both the nostrils generally are open. That is a very good ideal time to practice pranayama. So immediately after 𝐿-neti, you can sit and practice pranayama, so you won't face this difficulty. How about the rest of you? 𝐿-neti is generally done in the morning, and we have the pranayam class, at least as per Indian time, we have it in the afternoon. So if it's early morning time for you, then you can go ahead and practice 𝐿-neti first and then go for this practice. It's not necessary that you practice 𝐿-neti, but if you're facing this issue, it will be good for you, like, so that both the nostrils are open before you sit to practice. So it's advisable, but it's not mandatory. Okay. So if your time zone supports that, then you can go ahead, practice that before the class. Yeah. Any other doubts? Any other thing that like you're facing some difficulty with? Any of you?
I was having problem while exhaling from the night.
Mm-hmm. Exhaling from the right. Can you repeat that again?
I'm saying that I was having problem while exhaling from the right nostril. After retention, when we exhale from the right nostril, the air passes very fast.
Yes. So this is what you have to work on. As you work on these breathing practices, so these are pre-practices. Right now, we haven't even started the practice of pranayama. So this
Mm-hmm.
is the level of control that you will develop on your breath. When you establish yourself in all the sectional breathings, the yogic deep breathing, then there is like very less scope left for the breath to escape that fast. Okay, so right now, this means that you need to work more on the pre practices, and once you gain control, then you will be able to control the exhalation. So we'll reach that point where when however you want to exhale. So generally inhalation is longer, exhalation is shorter. That is what is happening right now also. So when you exhale, you will have control over there once you are able to like practice more and more. So continue your practice and you'll
I
get
can't
there.
hear properly. I think it's my network problem or yours. I don't know.
Wait, wait. How is it now? Is it a little better?
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay, so I was saying that this is the control that you have to get. Even the pre-practices of pranayam will give you like that is the control we are working on. Like
No, but
before pranayam. Hmm. Yeah, I couldn't hear you. I still cannot. Hardeep ji, maybe you can type. Okay, yeah, she wasn't you're not audible at all. Okay, so you can either type it down or I can address it tomorrow for you. Okay, so let's address it tomorrow then. So everyone, let's just close the class. We'll just simply close the class with Om Shanti. So Om Shanti to everyone. And I will see you all tomorrow for the philosophy class. Okay. So Om Shanti to everyone and have a great day. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Namaskar.